सो हेलो व्हाट्स अप गाइस, वेलकम टू द लाइव स्ट्रीम वीडियो। आज फिर से बस थोड़ा सा स्टोरी टाइम गेम खेलेंगे और क्या बोले। और यहाँ पर आता अंकित भाई, बीजीएम में खेलना रहे। बीजीएम में मुझे सेटअप नहीं किया रहा, तो बीजीएम में तो मैं खेलता था, तो बस सेटअप हो जाता तो मैं डेफिनेटली खेलता, तो ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं खेलता। बीजीएम ने सेटअप ही नहीं किया अभी तक। भाई खेलना है भाई, बीजीएम में भी खेलेंगे भाई, ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं खेलेंगे, खेलेंगे। पहले एक चीज सेटअप करना है मेरे को, कंट्रोल। जनरल नहीं ऑफ है, ठीक है, ये सब सब सही है, सब सही है। डिस्प्ले मेरे को डिस्प्ले देखना है। कोई ना, देख लेंगे, खेलेंगे तो भाई। भाई ये वन ऑफ द बेस्ट स्टोरी है। मैं ऑडियो नहीं दे सकता बिकॉज ऑफ कॉपीराइट के लिए, बट ये है। चलो इसको फर्स्ट सीन थोड़ा स्किप करते हैं। भाई बढ़िया गेम भाई, एक्चुअली बोलूँ तो मैं ऑडियो का तुम लोग को ऑडियो नहीं आ रहा होगा कॉपीराइट के लिए, मैं कॉपीराइट के लिए ऑडियो हटा के रखता हूँ, जिससे कि मेरे को कॉपीराइट का कुछ भी नौटंकी ना हो। तो समझ लो यार थोड़ा। ओके ओके ओके, ये स्किप नहीं होगा, नॉर्मली हम देना पड़ेगा कंप्लीटली, तो देखते हैं। मैं एक काम करूंगा ना, मैं तुमको ऑडियो प्रोवाइड कर देता हूँ, कॉपीराइट आएगा, आई थिंक सो कॉपीराइट आ सकता है, बिकॉज ये जो चीज चल रहा है एक्चुअली ये म्यूजिक है, पूरा पूरा म्यूजिक है ये। मास्टर वॉल्यूम तो ऑन है मेरा, मास्टर वॉल्यूम को इशू नहीं, म्यूजिक में ना ऑफ रखा मैंने। लेट्स सी क्या होता है क्या नहीं होता है, लेट्स सी। आ चुका है।
We're here.
We were here. ये गेम से ना भाई यादें जुड़ी हुई है, और मैं इस गेम से यादें जुड़ी हुई, बहुत ज्यादा यादें जुड़ी हुई। ये मेरा सबसे पहला गेम है जिससे मैं खेला था। ये मेरा पहला गेम पूरा। एक चीज में चेंज करना है इसका। मैं इसके में क्यों नहीं मार पा रहा? कोई ना। एप्पल एप्पल।
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
पर जो भी बोला ना, मतलब पहले का टाइम में जैसे तुम थे ना, तुम लोग कैसे कि
I think we're here.
एशियंस टाइप के तुम्हारे जो मोजे आते थे भाई, वो भाई क्या सही आते थे, मतलब बड़ा बोलने लायक थे यार तब। ये या ये क्या प्लेयर था भाई, क्या सेक्सी प्लेयर था। ये फिल्म है, मैं रियल लाइफ एसोसिएशन बन रहा हूँ, मतलब ऐसा फील होता है। अच्छा गाइस, मेरे को चैट पर एक बार बताना कि मेरे को अससन का पूरा सीरीज कंटिन्यू करना क्या, अससन का पूरा पूरा का पूरा ओल्ड से लेके न्यू तक का पूरा सीरीज निकालू क्या अससन क्रीड का? मेरे को बताओ यार गाइस, मेरे को जानना है एक्चुअली। You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us? Yeah.
What happened?
What happened? The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way.
Let's go.
Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
It's basically a kind of test I have to do.
Okay, Desmond, let's practice climbing on these objects. Rerun your way through this little obstacle course.
Dun 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 dun.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate.
अब करना है एयर
All right,
एक्सप्रेस.
Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
गलती क्या मैंने?
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Yo, आया settings, आया control. General. Hold on. Controls. File.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
अब मजा आएगा ना बेड़ो, अब मजा आएगा भाई. अब आएगा so everything all right. So
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
but जो भी इसका story थोड़ा sad है.
Shall I take your coat, sir?
No, all right. Hey, Max पहनो पे. Covid चल रहा है.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Yes, I saw that on my way through parking. Terrible fire. It's incredible.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
आइए 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 अब बनूंगा बंदर की सातवीं औलाद.
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
अब कोई ऐसा कुछ दिखेगा जो देख रहा यहीं पे स्टार्ट हो गए इन लोग, यहीं पे चालू हो गए ठीक है. अब यहाँ लड़ाई चल रहा है, यहाँ पे यहाँ कुछ और चल रहा है यहाँ पर. यहाँ पे खपाखप करने का प्लान चलते हुए. लेट्स गो बॉयज, लेट्स गो. हैं हम लोग भाई प्रोफेशनल हैक. डोर ओपनर भी है.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
Jeremy's really burning on the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
Well, so to say, but when I chanced upon the shop myself, it was not around.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes.
But then you
would have known. For what it's worth.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
As am I.
हैं पे जब बच्चा देख ली Busted.
Carl, please! Over there! That looks wrong! That man there! Seize him! A man was killed in the upper balcony, but I've done no wrong. I saw it. Any weapons?
I'm
beg your pardon. Did they find you? Please. Patience, please. Order. Try to remember.
यहाँ पे रोना पूरा स्टार्ट.
Yes, well, frankly,
Order! We must have order! It happened right in that balcony. What are those men doing in there?
we must leave at once.
Order! We must have order! Move!
Order. We must have order. Move.
Where are you going?
I'll search it on here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
बेटा ऐसा अगर हम लोग किसी को क्लियर कर रखे हैं, हम लिख लेना भाई, गांड फट जाती है. अबे इतने लोग के सामने से.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
And how was the opera?
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge, perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first?
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
Let's see.
Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Let's see, bros. Let's see. Atlantic Ocean. Oh, gee. क्या मस्त दिख रहा है भाई. भाई क्या मस्त दिख रहा है. ये लेफ्टी है. वाओ भाई, सर कभी हमने सीखे में लेफ्ट हैंड.
Some fresh air might do me good.
क्या शिव खरीद लो. हाँ ना. नहीं हम तो भाई कोयले खुदान करता, हम शिप खरीद ले अभी. अबे ओल्ड शिप बहुत सही होता है बे, मतलब सही सही शिप है ना भाई. और आजकल शिप में सब मशीन यार बेकार लगता है.
And then all will be well. You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see
Let's
how
see.
funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Anoint him with the oil of gladness already. I want my money.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger
आप कमांडर हो हमारा मैं भी थोड़ा गोल दे देगा लाल
If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on anyway?
आया ओह बंदे की बहुत
We're ready to go
कांड हो
again
गया
if you
भाई
are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
आ जा बेटा तो आ जा नफ्ताल
Do you yield?
कैंडिन पाप होता है क्यों लिए
How'd you like
ये
this?
पका लिया गलती से
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot.
लाल भाई
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway.
Limit your health
I've had
is
nothing
what
but
control.
trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
मुंह पे बेइज्जती भाई मुंह पे बेइज्जती
In fact, I need a favor.
गलत भाई गलत
This is rich. I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well?
भाई इसको नहीं पता भाई ये बंदा अकेला ही पूरा आर्मी
If you
कर
say it's
देगा
true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
अच्छा
Good day.
भाई साहब भाई 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 बंदे के अच्छे से बेइज्जती की भाई ओ भाई क्या आ रहे हैं अकाउंट का कुछ पता चला क्या भाई कुछ नहीं भाई कुछ पता नहीं चला आप लोग मैंने हर एक चीज ट्राई कर चुका वो लोग लास्ट में बोल दिया नहीं कर पाएंगे है कुछ देर पहले लेफ्टी था राइटी कैसे हो गया गजब भाई गजब बेइज्जती है यार
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
He's a slippery fella. Won't hardly take...
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
Ta-da-da-da-da.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken him?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain.
You sound just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Let's go.
Are you James?
Aye.
Aye, aye.
I'm Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk them down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should tinned fish biscuits.
Curious.
Most curious.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham. Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
Ganda.
Treat me with honor.
Give me your sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
हो खत्म एक बार में खत्म लौटा
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
लौंडे के फटे
We need those ropes secured. I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you. Thank you.
ओला शिप डूब गया। डूबा 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 शिप डूबा 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 शिप डूबा। ना 72 days भाई साहब, 3 महीने लगा इन लोगों को। ये पागल हो गया होगा भाई।
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see. Oh yeah, TV sub presents Assassin's Creed. It's great. Journey to the new world. Okay. Boston 1754. Okay.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. No need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Bloody hell!
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Stop him!
If you're not entirely over...
Yeah? What is it?
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. Need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Careful, world mask. Okay.
Father Patrick has
Come see the fruits of our bountiful cigarette.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs.
knows, this accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I've...
It's all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Indian allies to their side.
Well, that was interesting.
News from France. The French political thinker and writer, the Baron de Montesquieu, has died at the age of 66.
What do you need, my friend?
Has your pippin thrown a shoe? Need your tack adjusted. Collins farriers of needles. Place the door.
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
They took us because we could not pay them full toll.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
अरे प्राइवेट भाई डायरेक्ट बोलता है ये बंदा.
Sir, William Johnson.
बेवड़ा साला.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Let's see क्या होता है.
Charles?
देखने को मिलेगा, मजा आएगा.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
मुझे सर फटा जा रहा है यार. Yeah. Let's see. Mission पे mission चल रहा है.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy. Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
I don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout and take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. About the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
You two, clear up.
Go on now, or you make us mad.
Let's see.
Woo! You won't have to reload.
All right, all right.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
Huh?
What now?
ऐसा ही का.
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Bet this'll fetch a pretty penny.
Save your looting for after we found Johnson's research.
Yes, master.
फ्रेड का लूट तो मिल रही है.
lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Hey, Thum. This one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame so many have.
Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
So slow!
Thomas! What? Over there, that's what! Deal with them!
Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something!
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
Bully boys don't like our men on their backs.
अब एक चूते चढ़ा छत पे।
Stop them, Thomas!
In a jet.
Please!
Quit you... Ryan, I'm coming.
Whatever's in this chest is worth it!
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
ओ भाई 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 stop.
The bastard's over there!
Look at those badgers running around all over his show. Quit you!
Hey, hey!
तू गया बेटा, तू गया अभी। तू छत पे हो ना, तुम भोसड़ी वाला हो।
That seems to be the last of them.
अब लूटूंगा इन लोग को, अब लूटूंगा मैं। गोली खत्म है। Well done, bravo, London, bravo.
Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
पूरा काम हम ये तुम बोलोगे bravo, सही है ना भाई?
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well.
Yes.
I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Lol. Oh, SUB. पर जो बोला ये गेम खेलना मजा आया, अंदर से सुकून मिलता है, अंदर से। छह साले।
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here!
They need some drink. Lol.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I've an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Let's see. Talk, talk, talk.
Father has bought dogs to prowl the grounds at night. These men are evil.
Wonderful.
Oh, लौंडा aggressive है भाई.
Charles? Sir? Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Delectable jams and jelly, fresh from the farm to your table.
Should we write a spam, do you think?
Not our business to meddle. Leave
even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
God save the king! When you feel ill, call upon the services of a qualified physician. The city's medical register is always at your service.
Scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon.
सही है ना ऐसे हम लोग सीख भी जाएंगे किसी पे पर ऐसा नजर रख सकते हैं
Shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
The Boston Country Journal. The world for a penny.
You best get down, man. Back to the ground with you.
You get up there.
चलना न बाप को मत सिखा अगर अपने बाप को सिखाया कैसे कैसे करते गेट आउट होती है Here we go, here we go. The moment of truth. Oh, woo. Sexy भाई. भाई मजा आता भाई ऐसा सीन देख के और भाई and you नहीं गलत हो गया भाई गलत हो गया लाल गलत हो गया
Take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
याद मुद्दा था कहीं और खुद गया मैं
The area's definitely suffered a decline in character.
Indeed. All manner of Arifs and natty lads now walk the streets. Why, just earlier today I had a run-in with some.
Do tell.
It was down by the church. A group of men comes rushing through and one of
क्या हो गया
them
भाई
falls
ऐसा
to the ground, all torn up. I
अरे
thought I might go to see if he needed help.
ऐसा होना नहीं चाहिए था ना
The
मेरे
look
साथ
from one of them changed my mind.
Probably for the best. Those aren't the sort of people you want to get mixed up with.
I've asked the priors, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll knock down the ground.
हाँ सारे हंसले अभी वो सही क्या पर काफी दिनों ये गेम खेलना मैं मजा आता
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it! The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
गान मारा वरना बाप से पंगा लेगा so you die
Lieutenant Colonel Washington and shall you be
So he says to church, but one way or another, the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's greedy. Oh, what you think they're planning? All I know is it can't be good.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
अपने बाप से पंगा लेगा
We'll
लोग
have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Hang on. Saddlers of the first water,
fuck
Is he trying to be easy?
No, I want to live. Ready. Take aim. Got a clear shot.
हमको डिटेक्ट नहीं होना है बस सिंपल सा मतलब है हमको डिटेक्ट नहीं तो
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them. Oh.
You'll die coming here.
अरे नहीं होना था हमको डिटेक्ट
find the key. Wait here.
Okay.
Fetch the watch! Apprehend this vulture!
I'm not looking for any trouble.
Here we are then.
शांति से गैस की कान मार के भागा.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgering. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
No, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Quick little swipe and no more is. How's that sound? Over here, you bastards! Come on! Have at it!
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Damn!
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts
Okay.
100 men.
Okay.
Whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
So, आज के लिए हम लोग यहाँ तक ही करते हैं. कल बाकी करेंगे कंटिन्यू. तो कल मिलते हैं. तब तक के लिए बहुत सारी के अच्छा खासा मैं आउटरो कर रहे. तुम आके हमको उंगली करोगे तो हम तुम कैसे छोड़ेंगे. निकाल लो. चल लूट दे अपने।
Devil spawn, you'll rot in hell. Vulture, stop it! Fix the watch. Villager, you're fully down.
तो गाइस आज का हम लोग स्ट्रीम यही एंड करते हैं, कल मिलते हैं, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय बाय, समझे ना, बाय बाय।